Community Viewpoint with John Pollock and Maria Hurst.
Welcome once again to Community Viewpoint. I'm John Pollock, your host for this segment. This segment deals with family services. We have the owner of Jeremy Setters from ICANN Services, which is, what's your address? If I'm 701 East Street, you must be 601?
Yep, 601 East Street.
Yes.
Yep.
They are, Jeremy is at the two-story building. It used to be Harley Roads. Now it's the bottom is the bookstore for the library, and on the top you have ICANN's Family Services. You've been there. Don't tell me it's a year, is it?
A little over a year now,
Oh,
yeah.
my.
We just celebrated our 1 year anniversary in the
my
office.
God. So you're bringing your expertise to this town, and tell us a little bit about what you do, who you serve, and how we can utilize your services.
Well, what we do specifically is we reach out to the community and help any family, at-risk youth, through foster care, probation, just any family who's having problems with a child who might be suffering from mental illness. And because of that mental illness, they're acting out in school, they're withdrawing from friends, they're not socializing, they can't communicate, they can't identify the issues, the problems that arise in their life, and they just struggle with moral reasoning. And we will create individualized specific treatment plans for these kids and try to help them, communicate better with their peers and their family, essentially.
Oh, that's interesting. There's an old saying, politicians use it. I remember one, but I don't want to name who it was because it's the wrong party for here. But she mentioned that it takes a village to raise a child, and a lot of times the parts of the village are not always there, whether it be the family. Our families are not together here many times. They're scattered. Sometimes the kids don't go to school all the time. They may not go to the churches. They may not have the right peers. So if all those things are not helping the child, if there's things that are missing, whether in the family, the school system, or the peers, there is a need for help, for guidance, and that's where you would come in. That's what it seems like the hole that you guys are filling right now.
That's what our goal is. We provide mental health services, but what our ultimate goal is to bring the community and the family back together and prosper, become better in the home, make better friends, make better life choices, do better in school, and all around just make the whole entire family happy. But the beauty of our agency, and I think it's been great, is we've been partnering with people like yourself, and the community has really come together in the most amazing way. And it's the passion I see from the people I've spoken with in helping these kids has been amazing. I mean, the coalition, DCFS, probation, No to Abuse, they've all come together and seen the problems. And even the school district has reached out, and they've helped and done such amazing things. But what we're trying to do is fill that mental health area. So I think if we can all work as a team, we can really help these kids. I have no doubt about it that we can make a difference.
Yes. And you're there for the normal hours of Monday through Friday, or do you have evening hours too?
We're there Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to around 5:30 p.m.
Okay.
My number, I can be reached anytime. I like to pride myself on being that person who any family can reach out and call me. My phone is always on me. That's my direct line. They can call me, and if they have any issues that they feel, hey, can you speak with my child? Like, I'm kind of out of it right now. I don't mind giving any little advice that I can help. So.
And what you do is strictly confidential, right?
Absolutely, yeah. They come in and they sign a intake packet and a consent form, and everything is HIPAA compliant. We keep all of their documents safe and secure. Right. We follow everything to the T, which was one of the topics I wanted to bring up. There are other issues that are going on throughout the community with there's other agencies throughout the state. I'd love for the people to know what the rights of their child are and the rights of the families are. They have the right to know what treatment is being done to their kids if they're seeing other agencies. So I just would love every family member to ask if they're seeing a therapist or a worker, ask their child what they're doing with their worker, because fraud is running rampant in this state, and it sickens me because the child is not getting the treatment that they deserve. So I just ask your child, what are you doing with your therapist or your worker? And if you find something is not right, call your insurance provider, be it Medicaid or any other one. Inform them of this fraud that's going on, because if it doesn't stop, it'll continue, and the only people who suffer is the child.
All right, keep the lines of communications open. Turn the TV off. Have the kid or your peer talk to you and find out what the counseling was about, and keep up to date. It's very good. A lot of times that doesn't necessarily happen. We take things for granted, and we really shouldn't in today's day and age also.
Yeah.
You have some other things that you do that what are some of the other services that you have also?
Well,
they were very interesting. So.
Well, we've helped out with the probation boot camp. We do a mentoring where what we'll do is we will get a client who has successfully completed the program and mentor another youth, and not really on treatment things, but on maybe issues that are going on in school that they would rather talk to peer to peer. So it's completely free. It's just a youth who wants to give back to their community, and I think it's an amazing thing.
That's fantastic. Yeah, just like in a little apprenticeship, and maybe we could have another counselor somewhere down the line, someone who enjoys that, has the ability to connect with another one of his or her peers. But that sounds like it's great too. Yeah,
and right now we're doing a clothing drive that was it was amazing, because we sent out Facebook posts and like flyers around town to get donations for clothing for back to school programs, and we have had just the most amazing people donate tons and tons of clothes. We have over probably 500 articles of clothing that we're just going to give back to the community for needy families for free at no cost to anybody. Okay. And that's tomorrow, August 24th at 12 p.m.
The show air after that, but the word has been given out there.
Okay.
You were at the coalition meeting the other day, and that's the good place to go, because you tell one person there and it gets all around.
Oh, it's been amazing. I haven't felt that much passion in one room to help the community ever. And I've been in Vegas now. I grew up in Pahrump, but I've been in Vegas now for about 5 years now, and just the people I've met out here who want to help the community, it almost brings me to tears how much they care and how much they care about the community, to be honest. It's an amazing thing, and you can feel it when you walk in the room. When I walked into the coalition meeting, I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah, that's the right place. That's the right place to be if you want to look to the future of Pahrump. Those people are looking out for the future of Pahrump in a positive way.
Absolutely.
But what are some of the other things you do? I'm trying to figure out some of your other services, something really fire.
We do a fire prevention. Fire prevention. If a child has problems not understanding the consequences of lighting matches or fireworks and things like that, they can be put into our program, and they take it's a 3-month course.
Really?
Yeah, 3-month course. They come in once a week for 45 minutes, and they do a series of lessons, and we go over it and review it with them. So that way they can learn and understand exactly the consequences of their actions. And we really get into deep discussions with them on the dangers of not being aware of the fire and fireworks and what it can do, because it can spread so fast.
Have you thought about going into the school district for that, to give some presentations to them?
We haven't spoken with the school district. We have spoken with probation, juvenile probation,
yes.
and they've been utilizing it. We also have a bullying and harassment workbook that we do and program, because online bullying, personal one-on-one bullying is running rampant in the schools, and we have a 3-month course for that as well.
Online bullying?
Yeah, online bullying is huge. Twitter, Facebook, people will do cyberbullying. And these kids, there was recently one reported of a suicide because of online bullying. Right. And it's so sad. So we're just trying to do our best to help out the community and let the kids be aware of the damages that are being done from those comments that they make.
And they may not receive those in their home, which may be split up for whatever reasons. So, wow. you fill a lot of holes that you've seen what their holes are, and that's why you have these services. But that's fantastic. And you grew up here?
Yeah, I moved here in 1994. I actually lived right across the street from the high school.
Oh, okay.
And it was an amazing experience. I still have my best friends out here. One of my best friends is a sheriff out here, and he's one of the greatest guys ever.
Does he have white hair?
His name is Deputy Fancher.
Oh, deputy, not the.
He's on the sheriff's department.
On the sheriff's
Yeah, he's on
department.
the Nye County Sheriff's Department.
Yeah, we're not talking about the individual with the white hair.
No, he gives back to the community. He helps out with the kids. He's spoken a lot. He helps out. It's amazing.
Does he want to come on TV sometime?
I can ask him.
Ask him. Yeah,
he's
that'd be
a great guy.
Yeah.
He's a real great guy.
Because we need the folks in uniform also to become more friendly to the locals. See if he wants to do that. If he has a female from, I don't know what they have for public relations anymore. Check it out and tell him he's got an open invitation to come here.
Okay, absolutely.
That'd be great for Community Viewpoints. You ought to have them come on, and maybe I'll ask Tony. All right, Sheriff. See if he'll come on there too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's not going for election anymore, so I don't have to worry about that.
No, he would be happy to get the word out. I mean, I know there is kind of a negative feedback with police departments, and he really does break the mold. I can't speak for anybody else, but I can speak for him, and he's an amazing person.
Okay.
Everybody I've come in contact with, probation, juvenile probation, that whole agency is filled with just amazing people with big hearts. It's
Great.
amazing to see.
Yeah, it's good to get that out to the general public, so I'll break the ice over there. So once again, ICANN Family Services, that's at 601 East Street, second floor of the old Harley Rhodes building, if you really want to remember that. And that's where we have the bookstore, the second, whatever it's called, second-hand books are over there from the library. So you're upstairs over there from 7 or 7:30?
From 7 to 5:30.
7 to 5:30. We still have 2 more minutes yet. So recap some of the things that you do for the folks out here.
We do mental health services. We're Medicaid funded. If a child and family has Medicaid, it's completely free, no cost to them whatsoever.
Okay, great.
The mentoring program, if a family doesn't have Medicaid, they can come and see us, and we'll try our best to pair them with a youth, and that's completely free. And our goal is to just help unite the family and stop those negative behaviors so they can grow and flourish. We also do parental training, so if a parent doesn't feel confident in their skills, we teach one-on-one with them so they can feel more confident in being a parent.
Okay. Parental skills, yes. That's important too. We don't think about that, but we should be taught sometimes where we may be going wrong too. Yeah. Do the same thing over again, expecting different results, and you know what that is. But I'd like to thank you for stopping by today and spending this time with us. Remember, they're at 601 East Street, second floor of the 2-story building next to the library. And thank you, Jeremy, and we thank you for visiting with us. And we'll see you again on the second segment. So thank you, and thank you, Ian. Bye-bye.